employees are looking for their employer to care and express some sort of concern, but also maybe point them in the right direction on what could be done to either resolve the conflict if it's something internal, or point them towards a way to solve a professional challenge as well.
Conflict is a part of running a team. How can operators handle daily drama without losing their minds, Annie?
It's like high school drama, employee fights, employee conflict. It's no more complicated than two kids fighting in high school. And so if we let it get the best of us, if we take it too seriously, then we will lose our minds. But if we take a step back and we say, this is just drama. This is just high school drama. It's literally equivalent to high school drama. How would we sort out a conflict between two high school kids and really take that point of view and bring it with us to our employees and solve problems with that perspective?
Great. Nailed it.
Matt, can I add something? Is that
Please.
like format?
Yeah, go ahead.
I think part of what Annie also sees in the workplace is sometimes when we start working with operators is they get somewhat scared or intimidated by this conflict, and they might say, oh, I'm just going to ignore that. They're going to work it out on their own and it's going to go away. I think one thing that is great about the restaurant industry is that people enter it from such a young age. It's often their first job, age 18, 19, 21, 22. And part of what makes an employer really great is if they don't ignore even things that might seem menial or not worth their time. And if they just attack it head on and help employees work through that, because they're building life skills and professional skills while they come up within the restaurant industry. And that's often what makes people stay within working in hospitality, is because of an owner or an operator or a boss who helped them through a difficult time and taught them something and helped them kind of learn and grow. So I just thought that kind of what Annie said from my perspective.
And I always say this to operators, to employees when there's employee conflict. If there's two people who can't get along, two people who are having problems doing their job together, I always say you don't have to be best friends. You don't have to love each other, but you have to be able to respect one another and you have to be able to work together. And that's what you need to focus on. If you want to work here, if you want this to work out, you have to figure out a way to get along with everybody. You don't have to love them. You don't even have to like them, but you got to figure out a way to work with them.
So true. I remember some of the most pivotal moments that I had as an operator were just those moments where I would make myself available to the team and just go to them. You could see somebody from far away kind of not having a great day and just going up to them and saying, hey, listen, I'm here. If you want to talk about something, if you want to bounce something off me, I'm available. I think sometimes just making yourself available makes the difference.
For sure.
I think there's a phrase I've been using in talking with some employers around what I think younger employees are looking for in the workplace. And it's both that making yourself available, like you said, Matt, like that empathy, that concern for whatever might be challenging them. But I think that the other piece of that is the actionable side, actionable empathy. I think employees are looking for their employer to care and express some sort of concern, but also maybe point them in the right direction on what could be done to either resolve the conflict if it's something internal, or point them towards a way to solve a professional challenge as well. So I think both of those really go hand in hand with the modern workplace.